Yeah, so I say welcome to our I would say then let's call it inspiration call, perhaps a news call, a little bit a update, especially for our English-speaking community, because yes, we also invited some German-speaking people who would love to share their experience. Why are they here for Lavylites? And yes, I think it's a special moment because a few days or 2 weeks before we had a big event in Munich, and I was talking to some friends and business partners the last days, and for me, it's like the feeling Lavylites is just starting. So we have a background, we have a foundation, more than 10 years, and since 2 years we slowly get professional. We have a sales manager, and this I think Tibor also said the last time the baby now is growing up, and it's time, yes, to go international, and we are have a few people who really want to start internationally. And yes, I just can say I'm super excited. For me, it's also a new challenge. And I don't know who want to share some experience about the event in Munich. So we have some people who have the mother language, English, who are speaking much better. I'm super excited. We have Anthia here, one of our, it's the first partner who joined us from the US market. Of course, we had some guests from Dubai on the event. We had some guests from Norway. There was also some other international guests, but I think Anthea had the longest trip. So perhaps you will share a little bit your experience. Perhaps you can put it together. What do you see in the future? What was your feeling?
I would be happy to share some thoughts and thank you for the invitation to do so. Like Tobias said, I am from the US. I'm specifically located in Colorado, and I discovered Lavylites a little bit before at a body, mind, spirit convention where I had the experience of experiencing lava lights. So Julia, Flavia, and Tobias came all the way to the States to introduce me specifically and others to lava lights. My personal experience with it is that they sprayed me with both the Oricum and the Oricum Sensitive. I got the sensitive in the water. And so for several days in a row, I had exposure to this product, this creation, and what it did for me was something I didn't think was so capable within such a short period of time. I struggled with energy and focus. In the last couple of years of my life, I've had a lot of disabling life events that have kind of turned my world upside down. So that focus was something I was chasing, whether it was through caffeine, exercise, trying to be more regimented. But after the 3 days, I ended up feeling like I had clean energy consistently. I felt an immense amount of focus and drive, and it really turned my head. So I went to them. I said, I need to learn more. They then told me, it just so happens we have an event in Munich, Germany. Would you like to go? And I think they weren't expecting me to say yes, but I did. I had a week to prepare. I went to the event, and the event was life changing. I was specifically focused on people's testimonials, how it impacted them specifically. And what I learned is that, yes, this product is a cosmetic product. It can certainly help with ailments of the skin, but it goes beyond that. People had testimonials about how it improved pain points. It improved um, their their consciousness, their awareness, and the list just goes on. People had photos to share of themselves, so I'm meeting people firsthand, which is a real big deal to have that kind of close proximity of how it impacts people. So I decided this is a product that I need to get on board with. I want to share this with people. It would be an injustice not to because of the profound effect it has for people's lives. That's what I have to
Yeah.
say.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So for your nice words, and we had a lot of more people at the event. I don't know if Sondre want to share some feelings. So he has some experience also in network marketing, and one of his first messages I got was, I never had some amazing product like this before in my hands. But I'm not sure. Sondre from Norway, are you hearing me or you are busy on the road or okay? Because he also earned a few thousand euro in the first week, so he really started without, but okay, Sandro, perhaps you will coming later. So, who else want to share some experience? I'm happy that I see Andreas Jell. Andreas is a doctor of quantum cybernetic, I think, and I know your English is very well. So perhaps you talk about your experience you had first, how you get to Lavylites, perhaps how you see the future, what do you think makes Lavylites so special?
Okay, I'm very happy to be here. My wife told me about the event and that you might need some witness of the magic. I'm quantum cybernetics translated easily is to include the unseen into my worldview and the unseen energies, the unseen reasons, the unseen background movements. And yeah, it's about quantum. So this is where I come from. I'm a healer, a professional healer. I'm a therapist. And I did a lot of teaching people how to access their inner regulation capacity, which is fantastic, which comes from a level that cannot be seen, that cannot be measured, but that can be seen in the effects. And this is where I come from. This is 30 years ago, I started with this path. And so I had a lot of experience in looking into this unseen movements and momentums and how bodies react, how people react. And so I get quite some taste on background reasons why something is happening in the body, why healing is happening, why people change in one moment to the other, what seems to be impossible. It was a very nice description, Anthea, that you brought in. This is exactly the point where people say, whoa, what's happening here? Suddenly, there is regulation going on and healing is going on and feeling well and turning the inside out that nobody can explain. My explanation comes from the quantum side. So it's not frequency, it's something very weird stuff. And so I did my research and I did my observations on my own body, on my own needs to be regulated. And I saw it on patients, on clients, how they react. And to me, it's totally clear that the real magic behind Lavylites is because it interacts on this innermost level of our wisdom, of our inner essence, of our DNA and beyond, on the timeless being that we are, beyond the cage of these ideas that we are bodies and housing spirit, but it's really the other way around. So, and to me, Lavylites is, yeah, I don't know how to get it easier, how to get easier access to ourselves, easier access to healing and regulation processes for people. You just have to spray, and these inner processes go in the direction of the very best possibilities, the set points, if you call it in a cybernetic context. And the real thing to me is, and this is the Munich stuff, whenever we had these meetings, and I joined a lot since 7 years, and I really dive into this field that gets more and more visible, to see it in this so many different persons, how they react, how they interact, what they are describing, and this proof of evidence to me is totally clear that this is the magic where we as humanity are evolving into. This is where we want to be sovereign, self-sufficient, and yeah, pure beings responsible for their own creation, responsible for their own health and responsible creating loving relationships. And this is what I can see in these conventions. And to me, it's a gift from our future selves to have an easier path to meet them. And it feels very happy, it feels very loving, it feels very lightful. And I never saw a different reaction in myself, in other people. So to me, it's really like this quantum miracle in spray form. And I'm very happy about it. And yeah, and this Munich event again was proof for me that it's really happening. So thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing, this lovely words. Who's next? Who want to share some whatever? Matthias, okay. Stage is yours.
Hey, everyone. So yes, I just decide on which story to focus because I'm experiencing so many amazing things each and every single day whenever we introduce Lavylites to the people here, people who experience Lavylites for the first time. And we show them how to see better within 10 minutes. And each and everyone is so excited of how they can improve their eyesight with just a few minutes. And also about protecting themselves from radiation and the thankfulness that comes back, the thankfulness from heart to heart. I have one German lady who was visiting here in Dubai, and we should protect ourselves from radiation. Also, how Lavylites can benefit to help to sleep better, because when you protect from radiation, it's no more stressing your body. The EMF frequency is coming from the 5G mask, coming from the radar from the airport, etc. We're bathed in radiation. And so she decided that she wanted to get her hands on the Lavylites creations and use the Lavylites Auricon spray, sprayed her pillow before going to bed. And the very next morning, I received a message from her, and she told me that the first time for 8 years she could sleep through. Thankfulness, you cannot imagine how you would feel if you cannot sleep for 8 years. So this is just one of the stories, and so it's so great to see to look in the eyes of the people, how excited they get, how thankful they are that you have the opportunity to them to get to know Lavylites and to bring Lavylites into their life and having wonderful discussions about the meaningfulness of what we're doing. And so this then creates a community of like-minded people and supporting each other, helping each other, and sharing experiences with each other. And whenever there's someone coming into this community and has some challenge, some situation where maybe we don't have any written statement or any testimonials, you ask into the group who maybe had some experience in the same field, and then all the answers come popping in. So that's great to see how people support each other, how we create this community of love and light, and how we can help so many people, and what amazing times that all the other speakers mentioned before, that we are just at the beginning of the journey. So we are just scratching on the surface of the tip of the iceberg. And there's so much more to come, so many great things ahead of us. And so that's what I can share here from my end in a nutshell.
Thank you. It's always good to hear you in the English voice. So I'm still a little bit shy. But who's next? Who has the courage to share? Janine. Oh, amazing. Stage is yours.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, yes, with the English. And I'm lying here in my bed. Sorry for this. I'm still with a cold. I had a lot of experiences right now with the products. And one is from my history, it was like this when I started with Lavylites. Even the days that I started to use them, I had an appointment with the doctor in the morning. And in the evening, I got products. And I was there at the doctor's because I had a lot of symptoms, like my digestion was very fatal. I was without energy, stomach ache, and a lot of other things. And I noticed, oh, this is not very, very good. I couldn't even breathe. I had a lot of issues. And I was very, very like kind of frustrated with everything and didn't know how to go on. I'm also working as an energetic and bodywork coach and everything. And I know that I can handle everything by myself, but I also knew that this would take a lot of time, of focus, of everything. And then Oliver was there, and I saw this invitation for the event, and I was like, oh, okay, I will try it. And really, exactly the day that I went to the doctor, the products came, and I started in the evening. And before, I wasn't even able to go out for a walk because I didn't have the energy for this. And 4 days after starting with the products, I went to a salsa party. I'm a really passionate salsa and bachata and zouk and a lot of dances. And 4 days afterwards, I had the energy to go to a dance party, and I danced all night long. I was one of the last person there in the dancing room. And my dance partner said, oh, it's so joyful with you to dance. You have so much energy. And I was like, wow, how was this possible? Like 4 days before I went to the doctors without any energy, and I didn't know how to figure this out. And then I had so much energy to go to the party. And even the next day, I went to another party again, all night long. So this was very special for me. And since then, had changed a lot, my energy and everything, all these issues that I had. And I'm very grateful for this, that it came to my life and that it changed so immediately. That's one of the things that I noticed. And what else? There's so much. Yeah, I noticed also like pains that I had at the right side of my stomach under the ribs, that it's also gone. And do you want to know a very special effect that I noticed? It's about orgasms.
Oh.
Okay. I can tell you, like, what I notice is when I make love with myself and I use the all-in cream in my vagina, like it's also like for certain things, then I had so multiple orgasms. I don't know, 5 or 6. It was incredible. Like, yeah, very interesting. And I also experienced like an energetic orgasm. I had never before. I always tried to get one, and it came so easily. So try it maybe with the all-in cream. I don't know what's the effect for other people, but that was very, very interesting. And yeah, so just as an impression, maybe you can use it with yourself or even with your partner. My experiences is also with my only with myself right now, until now. Maybe it's also interesting with a partner.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, thank you for sharing this. So I think a long time ago we made a special inspiration call for the German-speaking audience just about this topic. But long time ago, I think it was in the Corona time. Perhaps there are some more girls want to share their experience with this. All in, all in. Ask your sponsor, Daniela. It's a special cream. It's super. I don't know how to explain it. Strong.
It's a thick lotion. It's a thick
Yes.
cream.
High
Very rich.
concentrated cream. And before it was a cream, it was like a, I don't know, Zäpfchen. This is the name all in. You could put it all.
Suppositories.
You could put it all your holes, yeah. But it was not a cosmeticum, so they had to change it. But you still can put it in this. Yes. Okay. So who else want to share some experience?
I like to.
Okay.
Yeah, Sondre, he's back. He texted me, he had a client, and I'm happy to have you here because he also, I think he has also some great experience, but he also has some experience with network marketing. I'm super proud of him because I don't know if you will talk about the numbers, but he started at this event. It was the 11th of October, and he already earned a few thousand of commission because he just started to talk to people. But it's your stage. You can share whatever you want. And he's from Norway, so greetings to Norway, Sondre.
Hello, Sondre from Norway. I just want to share a little bit about my story because I was introduced by the product by a lady from Germany. She's a nun, and she came to me because she had been at my clinic because I'm doing quantum biofeedback therapy in Norway. And she came to my clinic to get help because she had some issue. And a year later, she called me and said, I have been introduced for a product in Germany I want to share with you. It's some product loaded with frequencies, and I heard the word frequency. I went, wow, what can that be? So I invited her to my clinic, and she showed me, and I saw her face. She had changed. She looks so much better, and she showed me the product, and I said, oh wow, have I made this? So I bought the package. I got the product the week after. She called me and said, there's a conference in Munich. And I just ordered the ticket and went there and met so many beautiful people and got so many nice stories about the product and everything around the product, the idea. And it was resonance with me because I'm doing these frequencies with this therapy. So for me, it has been a fantastic journey and have been involved. I think this is the third week I got commission. And I think startup I think I'm in startup level now for the third week enrolled. So I'm very excited about the product, the opportunity, and to help so many people in this fantastic way to help people. So that's my story, and I have also experienced the product myself, my friends, and what it can do. So I'm amazed. Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you, Sondre. Yes, so yeah, you got a startup in the first week after Munich and was always a leader. There was always leader turnover, but there was just missing a qualification from the point.
Yeah, I have to leave because I have a client now. So see you next time, guys. Have a nice evening.
Thank you for your story. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. Yeah, special call. Who else want to share? I think, yes, some experience, some feelings, and is also feeling comfortable with the English language. Yasmin, how? Stage is yours.
Thank you. So now in English, I do my best. Yeah, for the ones who don't know me yet, my name is Yasmin. I'm living right now in Berlin, and I'm into the Lavylites family since 2018. And I completely changed my life. Like Tobias knows me when I started in 2018. He met a completely person version of myself, a self that doesn't know really who I am. So I made a lot of experience in the consciousness work, like to transform myself into my higher version. I'm not finished yet, but I'm on my journey. So, but yeah, for me, it's Lavylites. It's amazing tool for this time. Like someone said already, who's energetically like, you don't need this, but we don't have the time anymore to transform ourselves by our own. You know, we have circumstances. We live in an environment like for me now in Berlin. I like it to be here, yeah, but it's sometimes a little hard to deal with some energies. And we have, for me and my, for me, great tools, yeah, to raise our consciousness to raise the frequency into more positive things. Like when I see the people here, especially in Berlin, I see sadness. I see eyes that are not present. They're lost. Yeah, to say it in some quick, real words. And for me, I know when they will start spraying with Lavylites and joining our community, I know their life will change. And this is a promise. Yeah, I know, like, it can't be. Yeah. But it's not my responsibility to push them. They need to have their own, they need to make their own decision. Yes, I do want to change my life, or even not. Yeah. And this is a decision that everybody needs and can do for their own. And I would be happy if some more people will join us, and especially the American market. It's a very interesting field. And I have a friend here in the Zoom call, Julian. He's sitting next to me. And now I would be so glad and happy if you would like to share some experience you made on the Lavylites event. Okay? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey guys. Yeah, thank you for having me. My name is Julian King. I'm originally from New York City, so I got the chance to actually meet some people from you in Munich. Um, I'm really, really new to this whole new quantum frequency spray and subconscious work. So it was really, really pleasing to see so many motivated people and energetic people. Like I said, I'm from the sports and artistry industry, so I'm trying to focus my strength into bringing Lavylites to states recovering from injuries and stuff because I've seen or I've heard about the impact it can have on cell recovery and cell regeneration. So this is something that I'm going to be looking forward to. I actually see some familiar faces here in the call as well. Anthia, Toby, hey, how you guys doing? So appreciate you having me new into this community. Like I said, my major strength is going to be trying to get Lavylites to holistic people in the artistry, in the industry, music, athletes, and this is something that I'm really thriving for. So hope I can put my input into it a little bit as well. And like I said, America is a great market. It's untouched. So yeah, let's go. Like I said, I appreciate you guys having me. And yeah, let's see what we can do with Lavylites. We always say spray up your life. So
Yeah.
let's say there we go, spray up your life. I've been starting to spray myself for like a week or two now, especially since Munich. It's helped me out a lot, recovering and getting back into myself, calming down. I'm a very, very energetic person, but focus seems to drift here and there. So it's really been helping me. So appreciate you guys having me. I hope I can be a part of the community and let's go, Lavylites.
Yeah. Good to have you here. Good to see you again.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I love you all, guys. I get excited. It's like a new challenge to do it internationally. So is a be delightful, Flavia. You want to share a last story because then we have almost 30 minutes. And I think it could be a cool tool just to share it with other people to get the feeling, some completely different testimonials. I know we have a lot of more, thousands of different stories, but it was a good mix today. Flavia, you have a short.
Yes. Good
Yes.
evening, everybody. I hope everybody's doing great. Nice seeing Daniela here. Yeah, so my actual experience with Lavylite has been amazing. I haven't been with the company for that long, but yet I had a lot of good moments. And for me, what really was my aha moment was the nose spray. Unfortunately, the nose spray is not in the US yet. We started it because of Toby's rosacea skin condition, and my husband also has that. And so I've had tried a lot of things to help him, and nothing really seemed to help. And so I said, why not give it a try? So that's how we came to it. And then when we ordered the package, the nose spray was in it. And I said, actually, I don't have any acute problem that I'm trying to deal with, but I'm going to try to get my nose, my sinus free. I had been trying to breathe freely for a long time, and I used a lot of essential oils and other things. And I sprayed once in each nostril, and I could breathe again. It was like, what is this? It burned. It burned a lot. I warn you. But it was so amazing to be able to breathe again. So this for me was like, okay, if that can do this, what else is there for me? And so ever since I've been spraying the basic protocol, and I've been having a lot of this consciousness that we're talking about. It's real. You start to see yourself beyond just your physical. You have more connection to yourself, emotionally, spiritually, and it's been just a really interesting journey of growth. Even though I thought like, wow, I've been within the self-development for so long, there is always a lot of room for expanding, for growth, and Lavylites really does help with finding back to who you really are and your vision and where do you want to go. So it's not just a physical spray, as we've been saying. It goes much beyond the physical body, and obviously we see the results on our physical body sooner possibly than we want to accept that is being also changing us internally. And so we see that we feel better. I feel much more beautiful. I don't use makeup. I've never really liked makeup, but now, even without makeup, I feel always beautiful. I mean, it's just like it goes from inside out. And I think this is an experience that all the women should experience. So just accept who you are, look in the mirror and love yourself. And I think this is a really an improvement that has happened in my household. And there are many more stories. Like Janine, I have a story with the bedroom. Maybe we should do a call about this. It actually doesn't involve me, but my husband. I don't know if I should disclose that, but that should be very interesting for the men out there. So maybe, Toby, we should really do one in that direction. So if you have any questions, I'm here. Pardon me?
In English. I second that in English. I agree. We should do one in English.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you, Flavia. I don't know, Yasmin, do you have a few more last words?
Yes, I want to come back to like last week. I already told exactly this, that I changed the way how I feel good in my skin. Before, I put a lot of makeup. I put some extensions and eyelashes and all these things to find myself beautiful in the outer way. But since I sprayed, like it changed. Like it was a process. It was like, okay, I didn't have the feeling to put so much makeup, because I felt good in my skin, in my who I am, and the shining comes back. Thank you.
Perfect.
If I could just add one last thing, Tobias, for the people on this call who are exploring Lavylites, I would highly encourage you to continue that journey, find how you connect with it, see how it can physically and mentally and consciously change your world. Because when you recognize what it does for you, you have the opportunity to share that with other people and enhance your life financially, enhance your life from a holistic, healthy, integrity way. And you're just going to take it so far, and you're going to be amazed at what it can do for you.
I'm amazed about this call because now I have a completely new approach. So I can talk to girls, ask them if they are open for multiple orgasm, and then they get the crazy stories from Dr. Andreas Jell, from our quantum guy from Norway, and it's amazing. I said you just need to watch a 40-minute recording and you get the secrets how to survive without any guy. So, okay, I will stop the recording. I think this will be a good tool. I will put it to WeCreate. I will also upload it to YouTube. And yes, so some of you I will see in 20 minutes for the German speaking business call. But first I stop the recording. And if there's any question, reach out to the person who gives you this recording. So see you soon, feel you soon, and don't forget to spray.